Here we're focusing on professional property management, which is all about expertly coordinating multiple elements like buildings, tenants, maintenance, and finances. The goal is to manage these assets with precision to ensure everything runs smoothly and on time. By keeping a close, live view of each building and its status, we can proactively address issues and maintain high standards. This approach is key to effective operations and delivering timely results for property owners and residents alike. Here, we're looking at the different types of properties we manage and how our scope covers each one comprehensively. First, we have residential properties, which include single-family homes, condos, and apartment rentals. These are all actively managed to ensure smooth operations. Then, there's the commercial category, covering office buildings, storefronts, and mixed-use assets. These too are actively overseen with dedicated attention. Moving on to multi-unit complexes, which involve shared systems, vendors, and common areas, these require what we call a high-touch management approach due to their complexity. Finally, specialty properties include homeowners associations, student housing, senior living, and other niche assets, all actively managed within our service scope. Essentially, every asset type is accounted for and managed on schedule, giving us a full-service reach across these four main property classes. This thorough coverage ensures that no matter the property type, we have the expertise and structure in place to manage it effectively. Here we see the focus on the residential portfolio, which is an integral part of our property management approach. This portfolio primarily includes single-family homes, apartment communities, as well as condominiums and townhomes. Each of these residential assets is actively managed to ensure high occupancy rates, consistent upkeep, and, most importantly, resident satisfaction. Our goal is to treat every residence as a valuable asset within our portfolio, maintaining live-class standards that keep our properties desirable and well-maintained. Simply put, every home is diligently accounted for and carefully managed to maximize both value and tenant experience. Here, we're focusing on the commercial and retail spaces within the PM04 zone, which is actively managed. This involves overseeing several critical components like lease administration, common area operations, vendor coordination, and occupancy and turnover. Each of these responsibilities ensures the environment remains revenue positive and efficient. For lease administration, everything is currently on time, which means tenant agreements are being handled without delays. Similarly, common area operations and vendor coordination are also on schedule, ensuring smooth day-to-day functioning and effective collaboration with suppliers. Occupancy and turnover status is live, indicating ongoing monitoring and management to maintain optimal tenancy levels and minimize vacancy periods. This is crucial for maximizing revenue across these mixed-use spaces, which include retail and office storefronts. Ultimately, every storefront is accounted for, ensuring comprehensive oversight of foot traffic, tenancy, and turnover. This holistic approach is essential for maintaining the commercial elevation and financial health of these spaces. When managing multi-unit and complex properties, the key challenge is overseeing high-density communities that involve many moving parts. These properties require coordinated oversight of shared spaces, multiple tenants, and various building systems, all while handling constant service requests efficiently. It's essential to have a clear, comprehensive view of the entire complex to keep everything running smoothly. This means managing shared infrastructure, ensuring secure access, maintaining common areas, handling unit turnovers, and staying compliant with regulations. The scale of these properties demands a system that manages every unit individually but also integrates them into the bigger picture, so nothing is overlooked. Ultimately, the goal is to make sure every unit is accounted for and properly serviced to keep the community functioning seamlessly. Here, we're looking at the core responsibilities that define the operational control of the job. The role is centered around keeping 5 key functions moving smoothly, on schedule, and fully accountable. First, tenant care involves handling inquiries, managing renewals and notices, and maintaining day-to-day communication. Next is maintenance, which focuses on scheduling repairs, inspecting assets, and coordinating with vendors to ensure everything is in working order. Financials cover the critical tasks of collecting rent, managing budgets, and reporting performance. Compliance is about enforcing leases, tracking relevant regulations, and working to reduce risk. Finally, occupancy involves marketing vacancies, screening applicants, and placing tenants efficiently. Each of these responsibilities is either on time or actively managed, emphasizing that every aspect of the role is accounted for without delay. This structure ensures that the operation runs smoothly and responsively at all times. Here, we focus on tenant relations and communication, which is critical for maintaining a positive living environment. The key to effective communication is responding quickly, setting clear expectations, and keeping everything well documented. This approach ensures residents are always informed and helps prevent issues from escalating. For inquiries, the standard is to acknowledge them on the same day, which demonstrates attentiveness and respect for residents' time. When providing updates, it's important to share clear next steps promptly, so residents know exactly what to expect moving forward. In terms of conflicts, the goal is to resolve them before they escalate, prioritizing timely intervention. Overall, the focus is on live, active interaction with every resident, making sure no one is overlooked. This proactive and transparent communication strategy is essential for building trust and a strong community. Here, we focus on the importance of maintenance and repairs in keeping the property running smoothly. Preventive schedules are key. By sticking to daily work orders and urgent fixes on time, we address issues before they escalate. Monthly checks of HVAC, lighting, and safety systems ensure everything functions properly and safely. Quarterly inspections of the exterior, roofing, and common areas help maintain the overall condition of the property. Reliable vendors and a dedicated maintenance team working with live status updates allow us to keep every repair accounted for and prioritize tasks effectively. This proactive approach prevents small problems from turning into costly repairs. Here, we focus on three key aspects of financial management that keep everything running smoothly and on schedule. First, rent collection. This involves managing invoices, due dates, and consistent follow-up, which ensures cash flow remains predictable. This reliability is crucial for day-to-day operations. Next, budgeting. By planning operating costs, reserves, and capital needs early, we minimize unexpected expenses. This proactive approach provides greater control and fewer surprises for the owners. Finally, financial reporting. Clear and accurate statements allow us to track income, expenses, and overall performance. When decisions are grounded in verified facts, every dollar is accounted for, strengthening financial accountability and transparency. These components together create a solid foundation for effective financial management. Let's walk through some critical regulations that keep our operations compliant and secure. First, under fair housing, it's essential that our screening, leasing, and communications are consistent and thorough. This not only helps protect us from discrimination claims but also ensures every applicant's process is well documented and defensible. Next, lease and rent rules vary by state and locality, so we must follow all requirements concerning notices, deposits, rent increases, late fees, renewals, and eviction timelines carefully. Moving on to safety codes, regular inspections, maintaining habitability standards, and keeping emergency systems up to date are vital to reduce risks and ensure lawful occupancy of our properties. Lastly, accurate records and reporting are crucial. Keeping detailed files, vendor certificates, incident logs, and financial records allows us to support audits, handle insurance claims efficiently, and maintain owner accountability. In summary, every regulation and requirement is accounted for in our processes to protect both our business and our residents. Here we focus on the leasing process, specifically marketing and tenant acquisition. The key idea is that the right listing, combined with an effective message and timely follow-up, transforms a vacancy into a qualified occupant. We have three main steps to highlight here. Step 1 is positioning the property, making sure it's ready and attractive for potential tenants. This involves preparing everything to showcase the property in the best light. Step 2 is promoting the property across multiple channels. By using various platforms, we maximize exposure and keep the listing live and visible to many prospects. Step 3 is screening and converting leads. This is where we filter inquiries, qualify potential tenants, and book showings, ultimately leading to a signed lease. Each step has a clear status, from ready to live to leased, helping us track progress and keep the vacancy actively moving towards occupancy. This structured approach ensures we manage the vacancy efficiently and effectively. Here we have an overview of the key systems and software tools integrated within the Live Stack for property management. The platform organizes everything into 5 main categories, ranging from leasing and CRM to communication. Leasing and CRM handle prospects and renewals, ensuring tenant management is smooth and efficient. Accounting covers rent collection, budgeting, and accounts payable functions. Maintenance involves managing work orders and vendor coordination, keeping properties in top condition. Reporting provides crucial insights through KPIs and dashboards, helping track performance metrics. Finally, communication tools connect tenants, team members, and send alerts, keeping everyone informed in real time. All these features come together in one unified platform, meaning every dispatch and interaction is accounted for, streamlining operations and improving overall management effectiveness. On this slide, we're focusing on the impact of effective property management and how it helps protect income, maintain property value, and build resident trust. First, by lowering vacancy rates and fostering stronger resident retention, we ensure a steady revenue stream and a vibrant community. Second, faster maintenance response minimizes costly surprises, keeping both the property and tenants happy. Finally, consistent operations with compliant records create a reliable and transparent management process, which is crucial for long-term success. Altogether, these factors enhance the tenant experience, making every property well accounted for and efficiently managed. When we talk about the owner's advantage in property management, several key benefits stand out. First is steady income. Property managers ensure rents are collected on time and work to minimize vacancies, which keeps cash flow consistent. Then there's lower risk. Leases, compliance, and all necessary documentation are kept up to date, helping avoid legal issues and penalties. Asset protection is also crucial. Through preventive maintenance, we preserve the property's value over time. Finally, less friction is a big plus. Property managers handle daily tenant and vendor interactions, smoothing out any issues so the owner doesn't have to get involved. Altogether, this comprehensive management keeps every asset accounted for, managed well, and ultimately owned better. When we talk about the tenant experience, it really comes down to 3 key factors that make a big difference in daily life. First, fast responses are crucial. Tenants expect their questions, requests, and repairs to be handled quickly and efficiently, without unnecessary delays. This builds confidence and satisfaction. Second, well-kept spaces matter a lot. Clean common areas and consistent maintenance create an environment where residents feel comfortable and valued. It's about building trust through reliable upkeep every single day. Lastly, clear communication is essential. Keeping policies, payments, and updates simple and transparent helps avoid confusion and fosters a positive relationship between tenants and management. Together, these elements ensure a better stay for residents, day in and day out. Here, we see the daily operational flow that keeps a property running smoothly. It's all about repeatable dispatch steps, reviewing, assigning, inspecting, updating, and closing tasks every single day. First, we start with the open queue, where overnight issues and new requests are reviewed to get a clear picture of what needs attention. This step is always done on time to maintain efficiency. Next, work is dispatched by assigning the right staff or vendors and setting priorities. This is a live, active process that ensures tasks are directed to the right people promptly. Then, an inspection of the site takes place, covering units, common areas, and access points, also completed on time to catch any issues early. After inspections, tenants are updated with schedules, notices, and entry windows to keep them informed and ensure smooth coordination. Finally, records are closed out by logging costs, statuses, and completed work, ensuring everything is filed and accounted for daily. This repeatable process creates a reliable rhythm that keeps operations transparent, efficient, and on track. Let's talk about the key challenges in property management that we need to address for smooth operations. First, tenant turnover is a major issue. When tenants leave, vacancies quickly reduce income. The process of releasing involves careful coordination, marketing efforts, tenant screening, and perfect timing, all of which are often underestimated by property owners. Second, maintenance pressure is a constant challenge. Repairs rarely happen exactly when planned. Urgent maintenance calls, aging building systems, and delays from vendors can throw off budgets and frustrate tenants, making it crucial to stay on top of every maintenance request. Third, financial control demands close attention. Rent collection, reserve planning, and tracking expenses must be precise. Even small errors can multiply across multiple units and reporting periods, affecting the overall financial health of the property. Finally, regulatory compliance is an ongoing concern. Lease agreements, safety requirements, fair housing laws, and local regulations are always evolving. Missing just one compliance detail can lead to serious legal risks, so staying updated and meticulous is essential. Overall, every property must be accounted for with this in mind to ensure successful management and avoid these common pitfalls. Here, we're focusing on 4 essential operating rules that help maintain stable occupancy, ensure faster responses, and minimize unexpected issues. First, inspecting on schedule is crucial. Routine walkthroughs allow us to catch any signs of wear early, which protects the value of the asset over time. Second, communicating quickly is key. Providing clear and timely updates helps reduce friction with tenants and speeds up issue resolution, keeping everyone satisfied. Third, tracking every dollar ensures financial accuracy. Keeping a detailed and precise record of budgets, rent collections, and reserves helps us maintain control and avoid surprises. Lastly, standardizing vendors means working consistently with trusted contractors. This improves response times, the quality of work, and accountability overall. By following these rules, every task is accounted for, contributing to smooth and efficient property management. Here, we're looking at a compelling case study of a property turnaround that really highlights the power of proactive management. Initially, the asset was struggling, vacancy rates were climbing, repairs were lagging, and leasing momentum was weak. The overall operation was reactive, meaning problems were often addressed only after they became urgent. After a focused renovation, the property saw significant improvements. Upgrades enhanced the living experience, service response times were accelerated, and management took on a more disciplined, strategic approach. These changes transformed the asset from a drifting property into one that is fully controlled, stable, and occupied. This case clearly shows how targeted investment combined with strong operational oversight can elevate a struggling asset into a well-performing property. It's a great example of moving from legacy issues to improved performance through deliberate transformation. When we talk about building community, it's important to remember that great management goes beyond just filling units. It's about creating genuine connections among residents. This starts with thoughtful initiatives like resident events and welcome mixers, which help people get to know each other and feel truly at home. Shared spaces play a big role too. When these areas are designed to invite use, residents naturally come together and build relationships. Communication matters as well. Providing fast, live updates keeps every resident engaged and informed, ensuring that no one feels left out. Ultimately, the goal is to create a vibrant community where every resident is accounted for and feels connected. On this slide, we're focusing on 3 key areas of sustainability and green practices that actively contribute to building efficiency and environmental responsibility. First, energy efficiency is a major priority. By implementing LED retrofits and smart HVAC scheduling, we significantly reduce energy consumption and minimize utility waste. This approach not only lowers costs but also supports our commitment to sustainability. Next, water and waste reduction are crucial components. We utilize low-flow fixtures to conserve water, ensure rapid leak response to prevent waste, and have established recycling and compost systems to handle waste responsibly. These measures help us decrease our environmental footprint and promote circular resource use. Lastly, greener property upgrades are essential for long-term impact. We integrate solar power, incorporate native landscaping that requires less water and maintenance, use durable materials that last longer, and create healthier interiors for occupants. Altogether, these features underline our dedication to maintaining green building standards and driving continuous efficiency improvements. When we look at the future of property management, 3 major shifts are already transforming how operations, service, and asset performance are handled. First, AI-driven operations are becoming the norm. Automation now takes over tasks like leasing, routing, reporting, and resident support, making these processes faster and more efficient. This shift allows managers to move from being reactive to making real-time decisions, which is a game changer. Next, smart building systems are scaling rapidly. With connected sensors monitoring everything from access control to energy use and space occupancy continuously, owners gain greater efficiency and comfort. This live data provides measurable insights that help optimize the building's performance and resident experience. Finally, predictive maintenance is ensuring service is planned proactively instead of being delayed until something breaks. By flagging potential failures early, disruptions to tenants and budgets are minimized. This proactive approach brings operations on time and keeps properties running smoothly. Overall, every property is becoming increasingly data-driven, which is reshaping how we manage assets, deliver services, and maximize performance. These shifts are not just trends, they are active changes already shaping the industry today. When selecting a property manager, it's essential to focus on operational discipline rather than just the lowest fee. The best fit is someone who demonstrates execution, clarity, and control throughout the management process. First, experience matters. You want a manager who has proven results managing your specific property type within your local market. This ensures they understand the unique challenges and opportunities you face. Communication is key. Look for fast updates, clear reporting, and a manager who provides responsive tenant service. Good communication keeps everyone informed and helps prevent issues from escalating. Financial control is another critical factor. The right manager will offer transparent budgeting, efficient rent collection, and diligent expense tracking. This gives you confidence that your investment is being handled responsibly. Maintenance network reliability is also vital. You want a manager with dependable vendors and a disciplined approach to repairs, ensuring your property stays in excellent condition. Finally, compliance cannot be overlooked. A knowledgeable manager will be well-versed in leases, safety rules, and all relevant regulations, protecting you from potential legal issues. Remember, every manager should be accounted for in terms of their ability to deliver on these criteria. Selecting the right property manager means choosing someone who will execute with discipline, keeping your property and investment secure. Our commitment is clear: we protect value, respond quickly, and manage every property with measurable accountability. This means we prioritize clear communication with both owners and tenants, ensuring everyone is kept in the loop and expectations are met promptly. We also focus on proactive maintenance, addressing small issues before they have a chance to become bigger problems, which saves time and money in the long run. Additionally, we maintain disciplined oversight over finances, vendors, and compliance to keep everything running smoothly and transparently. Essentially, every property is accounted for and managed with precision, reflecting our dedication to punctuality and active stewardship. To sum up, effective property management keeps operations well organized, ensuring that every task and responsibility is clearly defined and tracked. This organization helps tenants stay informed about what's happening in their building, promoting transparency and trust. Early handling of maintenance issues prevents small problems from becoming costly repairs, saving time and money. Keeping finances visible means that budgets and expenses are always clear, helping avoid surprises. Ultimately, professional property management provides owners with more time and peace of mind, knowing their investment is in good hands. It's all about punctual service, clear accountability, and making sure every property is fully accounted for. This system brings together all the moving parts into one reliable, efficient process. Now, let's focus on the next steps for transforming your property. First, we'll schedule a thorough walkthrough of the asset to get a clear understanding of its current condition. Following that, we'll review the operations and financials in detail to identify opportunities and areas for improvement. Finally, we'll build a customized management roadmap designed to maximize performance and ensure everything runs smoothly. Our goal is to have the property live and performing optimally, delivered on time and to premium standards. This structured approach ensures we address every important aspect, moving from assessment to action with clear status updates along the way.